Hi everyone! Today we're going to tackle about the operations on integers. So this refers on how we're going to operate integers involving the four fundamental operations. But before with that, we are going to talk first what is an integer all about.
Operations on integers. Integers are all positive and negative whole numbers which do not include fractional and decimal parts.
That's it. Again, integers are consist only of whole numbers. It does not include fractions and decimal numbers. And when we say whole numbers, it consists of a zero and a counting numbers. And these counting numbers are the positive and negative counting numbers.
For the examples of an integers, we have -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3, +4, and +5. So these are the negative counting numbers, the 0, and the positive counting numbers.
Since we already know what is an integer is all about, now let's proceed to the rules on how we are going to operate integers.
Rules in operations on integers. Addition and subtraction rules. So they have the same rules. So rule number 1 is when we are going to add or subtract integers with the same sign, we are just going to add it, and the sign of the answer is just the sign of the given number.
Examples for rule number 1. So we have +27 plus +23. So they have the same sign, which is positive. So we're just going to add it. So +27 plus +23 equals +50. So the sign of the answer is positive since the sign of the given numbers are both positive. So for another example, here -20 plus -2. So they have the same sign, which is negative. So we're just going to add it. So -20 plus -2 equals -22. So that is an example for rule number 1.
For rule number 2, when we are going to operate integers with different sign, we are just going to subtract it, and the sign of the answer is the sign of the larger absolute value.
So we have -28 plus +12. So they have different signs. So we're going to subtract it. So -28 plus +12 equals -16. So it is negative since the sign of the larger absolute value, which is 28, is negative.
Next is for the multiplication and division rules. So they have the same rules. So for rule number 1, when we are going to multiply or divide integers with the same sign, the sign of the answer or the sign of the product or the quotient will always be positive.
We have +50 times +50. So we're going to multiply it, and the sign of the answer is positive since the sign of the given integers are both positive. So +50 times +50 equals 2,500. +2,500. Another, -50 divided by -50. So they have the same sign. So the sign of the answer is positive. So -50 divided by -50 equals +1.
Then for rule number 2, when we are going to multiply or divide integers with different sign, the sign of the answer or the sign of the product or the quotient will always be negative.
We have -5 times +5 equals -25. It is negative since the signs of the two given integers are different.
Another examples in operations on integers involving different sign, we have quantity 5 minus 6 plus quantity 34 minus 50 plus quantity negative 143 plus positive 50. So first, we should follow the PEMDAS in solving this problem. So PEMDAS stands for parenthesis, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So 5 minus 6 equals negative 1 plus 34 minus 50 equals negative 16 plus 143 plus positive 50 equals negative 93. Next, we should add negative 1 plus negative 16 since they have the same sign. So negative 1 plus negative 16 equals negative 17. Then plus negative 93. Next, we should add negative 17 plus negative 93 since they have the same sign. So negative 17 plus negative 93 equals negative 210. Another is quantity negative 56 plus 500 times 367 plus negative 28 plus quantity 260 times negative 123. So, negative 56 plus positive 500 equals positive 444 times positive 36 plus negative 28 equals 339 plus positive 260 times negative 123 equals negative 31,980. Then 444 times 339 equals 150,516 plus negative 31,980. Then subtract it since they have different sign. 150,516 plus negative 31,980 equals 118,536. So we have here problems involving operations on integers. An airplane is 3,349 meters above sea level. At the same time, the submarine is directly under the plane at 1,648 meters below sea level. How far above the submarine is the plane? So the given problem is 3,349 meters above sea level and 1,648 meters above below sea level. 3,349 meters is the representation of a positive integers since it is above sea level, and 1,648 meters is the representation of negative integers since it is below sea level. So 1,648 meters change into negative 1,648 meters. So the solution is 3,349 meters minus negative 1,648 meters. So 3,349 meters plus 1,648 meters equals 4,997 meters. The operation here is changed because we simplify the given operations and the sign of the subtrahend. So the answer is 4,997 meters.